Today, I'm going to talk about the Indonesian earthquake, the unexpected leadership change at Disney, and also Trump's reinstatement at Twitter. I'm Michele Carroll. Welcome to the News Diet, where I give you to-the-point news Monday through Thursday. Yesterday, a 5.6 magnitude earthquake hit the main island of Indonesia, Java, killing more than 160 people and injuring over 300 more. And according to Indonesia's disaster mitigation agency, more than 22 houses have been damaged and more than 5,300 people have been displaced, although the West Java governor is claiming that number to be closer to 13,000. The region is also still experiencing loss of power and poor cell reception. The epicenter of the quake was near the town of Cianjur, which is in West Indonesia, which is home to 2.5 million people. Indonesia sits along what's called the Pacific Ring of Fire, which is a highly seismically active area where several plates of the Earth's crust meet, making the area very susceptible to earthquakes and volcanoes. Before moving on to the next story, I just want to ask if you can hit that subscribe button so you can continue to get notifications on new episodes and follow along as the News Diet grows. There's been a huge shakeup in the leadership of Disney that apparently no one even knew about until just a few days ago, including those at the highest levels. But first, let me give you just a little background in case you're not familiar with why this is news. Disney's CEO for 15 years was Bob Iger, who served in the role from 2005 to 2020. During his time, Disney saw massive growth with acquisitions of Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm, and 21st Century Fox, and also the creation of their streaming service, Disney+. Under his leadership, the company's market capitalization increased 5-fold, and Iger was widely respected throughout the company, even past his retirement in 2020. His role was filled by Bob Chapek, who previously held the role of chairman of Parks and Resorts. Unfortunately, in this time since his succession, the company has seen a pretty drastic downturn. Part of it is likely due to the fact that his time started right when COVID hit, and companies all over the world, including theme parks and movie theaters, were forced to close, which, of course, did affect Disney. But there were other issues that caused concern over his leadership. One was the very public dispute with Scarlett Johansson, who claimed the company breached her Black Widow contract. Johansson and Disney did eventually come to an agreement, but originally the company pushed back against their star actress, which, to be honest, kind of made them look bad considering the movie was one of the highest-grossing domestic movies of 2021. But then there was also a public spectacle with the company and the state of Florida, where Disney World is located. When Florida unveiled the controversial bill to ban classroom instruction on sexual orientation or gender identity for kindergarten through third graders. First, Chapek received criticism for staying silent on the issue, but when he reversed course and did speak on it, he was then criticized by supporters of the bill and even Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Also, the CEO had backtracked on a plan to move 2,000 employees from California to Florida, which some complained showed an insensitivity to employees' livelihoods. What was likely the most consequential issue, though, was the fact that Disney shares have fallen about 37% so far this year, hitting a 52-week low on November 9th. And just a few days ago, Chapek announced cost-cutting around the company in the form of hiring freezes and layoffs. Well, on Sunday, it was announced that Iger would come back out of retirement and return to Disney as CEO, replacing Chapek. And according to CNBC, this all happened very quickly, with Disney's board reaching out to Iger on just Friday, and Chapek receiving the news just on Sunday, the same day as the announcement. Iger's return isn't expected to be permanent, though, with the agreement being a 2-year deal so the company can spend more time searching for new leadership. After news broke on Sunday, Disney's shares rose yesterday by 9%. After conducting a Twitter poll, Elon Musk has announced the reinstatement of Donald Trump's Twitter account. About 15 million users voted in the poll, with 52% voting yes to bring the former president back. This is receiving a lot of attention considering Trump was banned in 2021, just days after his supporters stormed the Capitol. Twitter and also Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat all decided to revoke his access to their sites, claiming that he was using social media to incite his base to commit violence, like what occurred occurred on January 6th. But even though Trump is allowed back, he actually said he has no intention of returning, considering that he's since started his own social media platform, Truth Social. His following there, though, is significantly smaller than Twitter, with only 4 million followers compared to 88 million. Trump insists that Truth Social is doing phenomenally well, but for months, reports have come out about its struggle to grow compared to competitors. After taking over the company a few weeks ago, Elon Musk has pledged to create a space rooted in free speech principles, which has meant the reinstatement of several figures also banned by the previous leadership. Some of those include Kanye West, Jordan Peterson, Andrew Tate, and Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. He's voiced his opposition to forms of censorship and his belief in the value of open discourse, but has also received criticism for still enforcing other controversial figures that he disagrees with, like conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. His reinstatement of Trump has garnered a lot of attention, but we'll see if it amounts to anything if Trump never actually comes back. But considering he did just announce his newest run for presidency, there's a chance that Trump could take advantage of the massive platform again. You've just been informed, so now it's time to get on with your day. I'm Michele Carroll. Thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed the episode and want to continue following a healthier alternative for staying informed, where I forgo partisan fighting and fear-driven narratives and just get to the point, then please be sure to hit that subscribe button, as of course you'll get more of this show in your feed, and also you'll be helping this new channel grow and reject sensational media. Thank you so much for your support, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode.